Hello, everyone, and welcome to Starkage or Starkage. I'm Astroverted, and here today I have Prince.
Chicken Jackie.
Hell yeah. I have Dr. Oatmeal.
You
As
said only
always.
twice.
What was that?
He said only twice. Oh wait, this is the second time because there was a lost episode. Nope, never mind. I'm showing my mouth.
Lost episode.
Yeah.
Silly
Yeah.
goose.
And then lastly, I have Crimson with me here today.
I am Steve.
And what do you yearn for as a child?
The Mines.
The mines.
The mines.
Hell yeah.
What? I don't.
Um,
I don't know if I'm happy I did that opening now. It's not as good as Chicken Jockey, and I'm like, oh well, it's fine. But go ahead.
That was such a dumpster fire intro, but I love it.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
on the
it's
internet
on
forever.
brand for the movie.
Okay, fair.
It's on brand for this podcast too.
Yeah.
Also fair.
I like to imagine it's just all four of us, just one of those barrels that are on fire, and we're just all just trying to get like warm. That's
Yeah.
the podcast right there.
Literally.
What kind of barrel, though? Is it explosive? It's just gonna blow up on us?
We're
Yeah, one
gone.
of those red barrels from Half-Life.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But as you can tell, Minecraft's on the brain, and so therefore we will be talking about the movie today.
Because we
Oh,
all
yeah.
watched the movie.
Right?
I watched the jank version though, so I don't know what the original one looked like.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I've
That's
watched
fair.
the movie a total of 3 times. 2 of the official one, and 1 with you with the janked one.
Oh yeah.
So, wait. Do we not have to do our homework for the podcast? Because I'll stop.
I mean, I prefer
I'm
if you
lazy.
would. I prefer if you would do it a
so
little
lazy.
bit, just a little bit.
I don't mind, but I am lazy.
me too.
But my experience with the Minecraft movie, like 3 times, it was all very different experiences. So the first time I went like the day before it came out, because kids movies, I guess they come out a day earlier, like afternoon wise. So I had a friend who was like really wants to go see it, so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll go with you. And it was a Thursday afternoon, and there was a total of 6 people in the theaters. So like there was no one there, and all my attention was on the movie, and it was garbage. The movie was kind of garbage in my like it's fun if you like turn off your brain, but the story was just really, really dog water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly there.
Yeah.
Mostly there for the Minecraft memes that were going on.
Truly.
I'm pretty sure everyone who wanted to
yeah.
go see this movie, yeah.
Yeah, I will say.
Second
I mean,
time, though.
Yeah.
Tell us about the second time there, big chap.
The second time I went to go see it with you, Pedro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Ski.
And the second time was a lot better because it was a packed theater, so there was a lot of moments where the Minecraft memes, like Chicken Jockey and Flint and Steel, like people were clapping and cheering, and it was amazing.
As they should. As they should.
We really Rocky Horror Picture Showed that fucking movie.
Yeah. And it didn't help that I was
cuss.
it's whatever.
My bad.
Whoops.
Execute him.
I do have a filter that mutes my cussing. I just don't have it turned on.
It's okay. But the second time I viewed the movie, I had a little funny chocolate beforehand, and watching it was it was a lot more funnier than it should have been.
Yeah. I was fresh out of work, so I was just ready to
Just
like
raw
you
dog
said,
it.
turn my brain off and just
Yeah.
raw dog the memes. Just all over my face, neck, and chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was a kid.
Full-
There was a kid before the movie started. I don't know if it was a kid, teen, whatever, young adult, but he was just like, everyone was talking and the movie was starting. He was like, "Hey guys, shut up!" And then everyone just started laughing at the guy, like,
Like almost pointing and laughing.
yeah.
Um,
I'm
we
like, that
did
kid
have
is
some child narrators sitting right in front of us, though. You know,
Oh
kids
yeah,
that just describe, like iPad kids that just describe everything they're seeing.
like they were just born this morning. They haven't never seen a movie in their life.
Right? Never been to a movie theater. Like, no spatial awareness. It was so funny.
But yeah, if it was any other movie other than this being, because obviously this is a kids movie, I was like, whatever.
Right.
If it was like, I don't know, watching the Batman, I think I'd be very, very pissed that
Oh yeah.
these kids would be talking and seeing, like, talking what's on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That shit would.
It just kind of
grind
comes
my
with the
gears.
territory.
Yeah, especially with that kind of film. Third time though, you pirated it, didn't you?
No.
A little.
It was very legal.
Did not
Just
download
very,
it.
very
little
legal.
Seven
Yeah,
Seas action.
No.
Okay. All right, you didn't commandeer a vessel in international waters. You didn't do that.
No.
Okay, yeah.
To be fair, it's not the same movie.
It wasn't
From
the
my
same.
understanding.
It was not the same.
Completely different version. Well, I guess not completely.
Yeah, it had,
different.
it was missing some features like like mouth animations or just animations in general.
It was
Yeah.
a very,
It's like-
a very early version of the movie, and I didn't know that this existed until I was scrolling on Twitter, and people were like saying that there was a version of this movie unfinished out there somewhere,
Yeah,
and
it-
that's just what happened. We watched.
It in
Scoured.
fact turns out to be that every version of that movie that is online on like a free watch website is this original older version of the movie. And because
How'd you guys like it?
I mean it's like an unfinished movie. I mean like
It was like watching the movie all over again.
yeah. I mean I guess not to be like I guess I'll throw the spoiler out there now. Like throw the spoiler alert out there now, I guess.
Spoiler alert.
But like
Spoilers.
the 69 scene, for example, like that whenever they
Classic
fly through the
69
hole,
scene.
which this sounds so funny out of context. But when they fly through the hole, dude, that animation was so bad and just the it's just so terrible. And the villagers' face like textures being all fucked up too. Oh,
Yeah.
we're not at 10 minutes yet. But anyways,
It doesn't matter.
Strike two.
Yeah.
Potty mouth.
oh, YouTube's gonna get us. But yeah, that was it was so bad because it was just unfinished and like I mean that's the reason why it's not the official movie that's out in theaters, but it was really funny to watch that version of it. And then there's also some other scenes that they like cut from the actual movie or other scenes that they added in. So it was cool to I guess get to see both.
Yeah, because like they added some dialogue. There was a Steve song at the beginning of the movie that was not there,
Yeah.
No,
which
that's-
I get they like removed that probably for like pacing reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of imagine that version of the movie is just like the Minecraft world that hasn't like fully loaded in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
The texture
Yeah, 'cause,
pack
like, some
wasn't
of the-
working.
Yeah, some of the textures are like, yeah, because like you tell like some of it was still just the 3D model. It was still gray, so it didn't even have like color or anything or textures to it yet. But and yeah, obviously the green screens were not completely finished.
Yeah.
So, but the question is now, which version was the best version? Because I haven't seen both of them.
You know, Well, I mean, I think the actual one. Oh, actually, man, that's tough.
I'm gonna say the unfinished version was better
It-
because it was a lot more enjoyable seeing how terrible the CGI was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's just like full commits to the terribleness.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it too. I think I like the unfinished one more because it's so bad. Like it matches the plot better. Just like how bad the plot is. It's like it
The
feels like
plot was awful.
yeah, it feels like the CGI budget
Yeah, real.
matched the plot budget as well in that version, which made it even funnier. Also, I did want to add my
Yeah.
experience at the movies is similar to your second experience, Chris. With like, a lot of the kids being there. I wanted to say this earlier, but like a lot of the kids being there and like talking like they've never seen a movie before in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for the most part, it was like the audience was pretty good. A lot of clapping, especially at the iconic moments. I remember at the start of the movie they were showing a trailer for like Superman or something, and there's a part where he like falls onto the ground or whatever, and it's like snowy. It's in the trailer or whatever. And I remember he like crash lands and some kid just goes, "It's Steve," and I don't know why it was so funny whenever he was like bloodied, like nearly like dead Superman just being some kid like it's Steve. It was just that was funny.
Kids
Oh my
are
God.
stupid.
They
Yeah,
can
there's-
be.
They're sometimes funny though.
They can be funny. The one that was right next
They
to
have
me
their
was
moments.
the loudest, most obnoxious one in the theater, and then
Naturally.
like the one that was directly next to me on my right, and then the dude on my left was fully grown man by himself as well. We're both just sitting there, just watching the movie together, and like at the end, or like towards the end of the movie, he like leans over to me and like whispers. He's like, honestly, I thought this was gonna be really bad, but it was pretty funny. And like, this is the only like we never said a word to each other up until that point. he could be chill with me, which is really funny.
That guy's frontal lobe has not developed. If he thought this movie, I mean, this movie had some funny moments, but it was. I wouldn't say it was funny. Like,
Yeah, it
it
wasn't.
was okay. It was okay.
I
It was
mean,
okay.
I think what he was trying to say is that he was expecting it to be really bad, but it was kind of funny. Is essentially
Right.
Which I
It
would
had
say
some
the
funny
same.
moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
I cannot get over
that you
the
say,
like little
Steve.
knife in the cloak, the little daggers in the cloak scene right at the end.
of the movie.
Spoiler alert. You know, that shit geeks me out. Little like slapstick comedy, visual comedy shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
I thought I was also happy with that scene, and the main reason why is because at those scenes, like what they were joking about happening with her, like stabbing him. Right? We're talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Like typically like like yeah they'll do the stab or whatever, and then if they'll do like a little like if they're gonna joke about it, they'll joke about it once. They'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
you were gonna stab me, and then they do it a second time, and then they actually get stabbed the second time. It just kept going, but it didn't deliver that like disappointing of like, oh, okay, he actually got stabbed.
Right.
Yeah, that was so I liked how they handled that too. It was good.
See, I'm kind of mad that that's Pedro's favorite part of the movie, because my favorite part of the movie is something that's so fucking stupid that like my brain is probably broken. It is when that one character called General Chungus, when they said General Chungus, I had to hold my mouth closed because I was about to bust out laughing.
Yeah.
And then just
Oh my
hearing
God.
Jack Black yell Chungus, I was just like, oh my God, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked, boys.
Yeah, that actually made me laugh too.
Oh my god, the
Oh.
Chungus, they knew what they were doing. But it was-
I mean-
I was just thinking that the target audience was targeted,
oh, yeah.
seeking targeted.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Yeah. Target
I mean-
locked with the sidewinders.
I mean, can we just talk about Jack Black's acting in this movie? Like,
Yo, he wants
This-
it to be Tenacious D so bad it's stupid. He wants Tenacious D back so bad. He wants Camp Rock back. You can tell that
Really,
that
though?
is a broken man.
I thought he quit Tenacious D because of what Kyle said.
But he misses it. You can tell. You can
Then just-
tell that he's got like divorced dad vibes. You
Then
know
just
what
go
I mean?
back. Who cares?
He can't. He's like so worried about his image now.
It's whatever,
know-
man. Everyone loves Jack Black. He could kill like 5 homeless people on the streets, and people would be like, "Oh, that's so funny." He'd
He
be like,
does
"This
have
is
that.
a knife."
You see what I mean? See, even your impression highlights the whole vibe that I get off of him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's that divorced dad vibe, man. It's
He
like
could've-
he's been chasing a high for so long in his life. He doesn't know what it's like to be content anymore.
I'm expecting him to be like have a heart attack on stage one of these days because like I don't. How old is Jack Black? Hold on. I
Yeah, we gotta pull
I'm
that
doing some
up.
research real
Jarvis,
quick.
how
Hold
old
on.
is Jack Black?
Jarvis.
Jack Black age 55 years old. If I acted
Yeah.
like that when I'm 55, I think I would Thanos snap just like disappear.
turn to dust.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of energy for his
Yeah.
age, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
true.
A lot of energy. He's almost got that. He's like Guy Fieri. They both have that. They're both
Oh my
cut from
God.
that cloth
They're both
of
fat.
like really high energy.
They're
white
both
dudes.
fat. They're both fat and probably both wore like the flame t-shirts before.
Oh my god.
Well, you already know Guy Fieri wears flame T-shirts. Come on. Now.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
sure Jack Black has worn one in his life before.
I feel like they've both worn like the airbrushed wolf T-shirts, like
Yeah.
wolf head.
Yeah.
airbrush.
Yeah.
But one has frosted tips, the other one doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. You know, one's like the good version, one's the evil version
Yeah.
of like the same guy. I bet if they like fusion.
The fucking
form
Sonic
together.
and Shadow.
Yeah, no, honestly, if they put on the Patara earrings from Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
curtains. It would be curtains.
What is like
Jack Black
Goku and
could've-
Vegeta?
I think Jack Black could have had like a whole scene in that Minecraft movie where like he had a whole like cell block of just villager prisoners that he trades one emerald for for anything he wants. That he's like brought to the brink of death multiple times to devalue.
I thought you were going to
People
talk about
still
a
love
villager breeding ground.
No, he needed.
Oh,
yeah, he needed to work some kind of meta into that movie. There needed to be some. They barely even touched on Redstone. You
I mean,
know?
just the card scene, yeah, that's about it. And then
Right,
the
cart
lava
and the
chicken.
Chicken, exactly. Exactly. That was like a super untapped. See, if that was like a movie for adults, it would have been really heavy on the redstone technology.
We would have saw Henry die from the Enderman
Yeah.
if this was an adult movie.
Yeah.
Right, they would have actually melted his brain. There wouldn't have been no. And like, dude, you're using a diamond axe. Like
Not even a diamond sword.
And honestly,
don't think-
stone swords hurt Enderman more than anything else. And water. Stone swords and water hurt Enderman.
Water bucket, release!
Wait,
Yeah.
stone swords?
Yeah, what was
Yeah, stone swords.
What, they deal more damage to Enderman?
That's what I heard. Stone swords and buckets of water.
I don't know. I'd always...
When
I
they
always do
stand in
diamond.
water, they take continuous damage. But the stone sword thing might be wrong.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
willing to
only
be
part.
proven wrong on that.
That's the only part. I'm like, I didn't know that, and I would be like, wow, that'd be crazy to not know that this whole time. If that is the case, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be some Minecraft trivia for all those people out there.
Oh, yeah. Comment below.
I have no idea.
Comment your favorite block right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your favorite
literally.
texture pack?
My favorite block is dirt.
I knew you were gonna say dirt.
I couldn't come up with anything else. I'm so unoriginal.
I think my favorite block is the crafting table.
This is a crafting table. Dude, the amount of stimming I had from this movie, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely like hit the tism part of my
Tism,
brain
the
that,
tism,
that I
yep.
needed it to. I feel like that's the
Doing
best
some
way to
tickling?
describe it. Yeah, definitely got that itch.
So
Yeah.
I already talked about this movie on my YouTube channel. Go watch that. Go watch that video. The little shameless plug I'm doing right now. Minecraft movie review.
Hell yeah.
But
You gotta throw
It
some
is a
or
good
else
video.
in there. Go watch that video or else.
I did watch
or
that.
else,
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
And just
Yeah.
unspecified. Just or else.
or else. Appreciate you for watching the video, Ian. But yeah, it was just like Jack Black and Jennifer Coolidge. Those two are like the only entertaining factor of this movie for me. Everyone else, I really didn't give a shit about.
They could have had
Yeah.
gruesome deaths on camera. Is what he said.
I'm just saying they should have killed Henry. I don't want to be a hater. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there needed to be some like really heavy emotional setbacks for the party.
Yeah, more conflict, more drama.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried killing the Garrett the garbage man. They like faked his death.
Right.
I mean, everyone knew. I mean, if you were above the age of 5, you knew he was gonna come back.
I mean, I know it didn't like happen in the movie. It was like it's like part of the plot that happened before. But like Henry and his sister, their mom's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a little bit of
Death in there.
trauma to the lore, you know.
Yeah,
I
guess.
genuinely thought that Natalie, the sister, I thought she was like a couple years older than Henry, because like when I saw her driving the car, I'm like, she looks way too young to be driving that car.
Yeah, I had the same.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Well,
too.
she's got to be at least like 18 or what, like 17 and a half. I don't know about the state of Idaho, which is where they're at right now.
Chudless.
You can get
Fuck my chud life.
like emancipated, I think, from your parents at a certain age, and then be allowed to like rent a house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Idaho doesn't really exist for me. Sorry, Idaho listeners.
God, that's how I feel about
Wyoming.
Fuck. Yeah, I think Wyoming. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I couldn't even remember the name of the fucking state. It is such non-existent. It is in my world.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
man.
it's definitely.
If
Wyoming.
Ohioans had their way, Wyoming would be eradicated.
Damn.
Elected me as president, and we're getting rid of Wyoming. Wyoming will have to fend for themselves.
Seceding from
not even-
Wyoming.
Step one isn't even rolling back the tariffs. It's
Nope.
delete Wyoming.
Delete Wyoming. They had it good for too long.
They're like,
Truly.
it's like changing the name of the Gulf of America. It's like, nah, just change the name and delete Wyoming.
Delete Wyoming.
I just googled what's in Wyoming, and Old Faithful is in Wyoming.
Tornadoes.
So if they don't hand over Old Faithful, I basically have a gun to Wyoming's head. If they don't hand over Old Faithful, it's curtains.
Curtains.
So
Exactly.
over. It's so over, Wyoming bros. Pack it
Yeah.
up.
Dead ass. You've got 7 days to respond.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just I thought that the CGI was alright, but I mean, other than that, what can you say about this movie? It's a kids movie. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's eh. It's already beating. It already beat FNAF. It already beat Sonic 3. Like, I don't know why this movie is so popular, and I really believe it's only because of Jack Black
Yeah.
It's Jack Black and the memes. The memes
and the memes. Yeah.
that kind of marketing carries like really hard. That's why you see a ton
really
of
does.
like political memes before elections and stuff. Like it's super important to at least our generation.
Sleeper cell shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'll
say
say-
that. I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
I will say my favorite part of the movie though. Sure, it's a kids movie, but the romance between Jennifer Coolidge and the village.
The villager.
So
Bro.
good, dude.
I want to
The
be that
CGI.
fucking villager. I want to be that villager so fucking bad, dude.
I wonder what he
When
can do
sh-
with that nose.
I was thinking the
I
same
wonder,
thing.
Do you
wonder
think-
what that nose
Oh my god.
Do you think that Jake is a block too?
Oh
Oh my
my
He
god.
would be stretching her out.
Okay,
Holy
all
shit.
right.
Hey man, at the end of the movie, there was hearts around Jennifer Coolidge. You know what that means? They're gonna fuck, and a little fucking hybrid, like little creature thing is gonna pop out.
No, they're just gonna get real close to each other. And
Yeah,
and
is the kid
creature's
gonna
just
be-
like emerge?
Hey, you know what? We
Is
saw
the kid gonna
Panda
be like
created,
partially
right?
round and then partially like jagged?
The kid's gonna pop out and it's gonna be like, oh, it's the 4th of July.
No, the
I'm going
kid's
for a hot
actually.
dog.
He looks just like because it's like because his dad's so like square. He's got that like chiseled jawline is actually the original Giga Chad.
The origins of Giga Chad.
just-
Comes
the
out of the womb mogging.
God. Like full facial hair, everything. Fully grown.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, that romance and that like added in was so funny. That's the part of the movie of the movie's like CGI that I actually really liked was the villager, because it's like it looks so weird, but it adds to the humor of it for me.
Right.
It's just the same eyebrow raise over and over again. God, I don't know why. It was so funny.
I like how the side story is like better than the overarching story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not even close.
I'll
'Cause
also
the
give it a
overarching
5 out of
story
10.
was so bad. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, just because of the audience participation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole experience.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar too. Like, I don't think this movie would be nearly as successful as it is right now if it wasn't for the marketing. And they went for like the meme approach, and if it wasn't for that, I don't think this movie would have ever got off the ground really.
Yeah.
You right?
Even though like Jack Black is in there, so
If this movie gets nominated for the Oscars, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off.
Oh, I would be too. You know,
Because there were
fair.
a lot of people screaming for Sonic 3 to be nominated, but they're like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. And it's like, what do you mean? I'm probably the biased here, but I'm like, that should have been at least a nominee. I'm not gonna say it should have won because obviously Flow was a lot better. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Flow, Sonic 3, like Flow clears no diff.
Yeah, I watched your video on
GG.
that too, but I still need to watch Flow.
I'm
I haven't
not
seen it
happy.
either.
I'm not happy with that video, but I need to get it out.
No, you're good. I thought it was good. But now that we're talking about it, about like the experience of it, I had my partner ask me like, oh, like, is it worth watching, or should I like wait until it comes out, like for
Streaming.
like through streaming? And I was like, I don't know. At first I was like, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, the story isn't good, but if you like the memes for it, like, then it's worth watching for the experience of it. But
Yeah.
like, if not, if
Yeah.
it's not that important to you, then like, if
You're
the
not
memes
missing
aren't that
much.
important to you, then like, yeah, you're not missing much. So you can watch it later, if at all. So I think that's what she decided to do, is to watch it whenever it comes out on like streaming services. But now I'm like, oh, maybe I should have like,
Pushed her to watch it.
well, not I
When
maybe I
it-
should have recommended more to actually go and see it, because the experience of being a part of it while it's like actively a hot topic is what made it enjoyable, I think, for me. Like being in theaters with it packed, with everyone clapping and yelling chicken jockey, and like you can't get that after this time period, you know?
Right.
yeah, there's a whole culture that comes with it.
So exactly, and that's just, I mean, that's part of what sucks about pop culture, I guess, is like things come and go very quickly, and if you're not with it the whole time, you kind of miss out. But there's always something new that comes along, you know. But I guess in hindsight, if you haven't seen this movie yet, watch it before it's not in theaters anymore. Watch it while it's still
Go.
fresh.
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah, go in a full theater too.
Yes. Go on a weekend. But then you're gonna deal
Yeah,
with
I'm
kids.
also gonna
So if you don't
add-
like kids, then don't go on the weekend. But
Right.
they also add to
I'm
the
gonna-
experience to some extent.
I'm going to add to that. As soon as there's a compilation that comes out of all Jack Black's parts in that film, it's over. It's cooked. That
I
film
mean,
will
the
tank.
trailers already have all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, most of the work's already done.
Yeah. I mean, all I'm waiting for is just that old man Yowie like scene to be on YouTube.
I want to see the badly like CGI'd like 69 scene again.
Me too. I immediately want to watch that part.
Best
again.
part of the movie.
Maybe that is my favorite part.
Best part of the movie.
I don't know. It's either that or the romance.
My favorite is Henry doing a GTA cheat code and then flying his jetpack to school.
Yeah, that.
Jetpack too. That's crazy
Yeah,
that you
come
mentioned
on.
that on your own just now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so I think me and Pedro have the same rating. What would you guys rate this movie?
I think 5 is good. I think I'm there with you.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely. I wouldn't put it above 5, but I don't think I'd put it less. I think 5's just about right.
It's like, yeah, like 5's a nice. It's
I
just
almost want to say 4 though.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Just an okay movie.
If not 5, then 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm having trouble like rating it because like pretty much all the best parts are in the trailer, and that the overarching like plot was like so forced. I felt like and it was so cringe that I'm having trouble like deciding if the funny parts are worth it to make it go above 4.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean it's better than like a really like boring bad movie.
Yeah. I would like cuz like at least for like
I guess I'll give it a 5 too, honestly. Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I think I would give it like I think I'd be with a 5 because personally like yeah, the story isn't good, but like some of the characters are really good. Like
2.
well, okay. I also love
2
Dennis.
characters, at least for me. Yeah.
Dennis is great. Love the dog. I don't know why. I felt very attached to Dennis very quickly.
I
Characters like
Didn't
him and Jack
I
Black.
didn't really care for him. I don't know if it's just because I'm a cold, heartless son of a bitch, but like it's kind of like the baby Groot. In my opinion, it's just like, oh, let's make a cute little creature and we can sell this for marketing. Genius.
You know
Sell plushies.
you know why I
Yeah.
think I felt
the
attached to him?
Grogu rhetoric.
I think I felt attached to Dennis because Jack Black was attached to Dennis. It was his buddy, you know, it was his
Parasocial
best friend.
relationship.
Yeah, it's his best friend. And he loved Dennis. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I love Dennis now. I don't know.
I mean, remember,
I do love the dogs in
you can take anything away from this movie. Is first we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft.
Oh my god. What a line.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
They
that,
just said
that was a
whatever the
movie.
fuck they wanted to.
they just yeah, they
Yeah.
just like, this is our movie. You belong to us.
God.
Okay.
All right.
I think we might have covered
Next topic.
Minecraft enough.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Phobias.
Oof.
Yeah.
Who wants to start this off?
Should we actually start with like the definition of a phobia?
Sure.
Real quick.
I will look up the definition of a phobia.
Oh, I got it right
Okay,
here.
never mind.
So this is what the Google search has for it. So it's an extreme or irrational fear of, or aversion to something. So
Yep.
just wanted to put that out there just because, actually, I guess I'll go first if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to bring a question to this podcast, and I actually do have an answer for it. But do you guys think that social anxiety is a sort of phobia?
Isn't that just agoraphobia?
What is agoraphobia?
Yeah. What is that?
Agoraphobia is like the fear of being outside.
That might.
It's
Oh.
It's different because it's like social interactions, I think.
Huh. Okay.
I think it is. I think it's, in my opinion, I feel like it kind of almost clearly is, because social anxiety is like, yeah, I mean, it's in most cases, it's like an irrational fear. Like, if you have extreme social anxiety, it's an irrational fear typically, because like you're thinking of hypotheticals or trying to read so much into someone's mind that it's like that would never happen. Like, it's very irrational.
Yeah. Over consciousness of things that don't make any sense.
Could this be it? It's Sociophobia, fear of social evaluation.
Hmm. I think
I
it's
think
more like being perceived socially. Being perceived in a social situation. Say that 5 times fast.
yeah,
I mean, there's
Because
I think
you can
yeah,
like
go ahead.
interact with people in private and still get social anxiety. So it's not like you evaluating them, it's more like them evaluating you. Is that the phobia that you just read off?
I don't know. It's just there's just the name of the phobia and then like just fear of. I'm on this like
Mm-hmm.
list of phobia list right now.
Gotcha.
There's another
yeah. I
one. It's
wonder.
a xenophobia, fear of strangers or foreigners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
xenophobic.
but
Okay.
that's more of a it's more of a political thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like yeah, I think that's yeah because like I don't think most like homophobic people are like actually irrationally scared of people who are like
I mean, I think they are.
Well, it's irrational, but there's usually like a reason behind it.
well
Yeah.
what I'm
I don't
saying
want
is
to be
like
gay. I don't want to be gay.
Yeah,
well
exactly.
I think they're I don't
Precisely.
think they're actually like scared of people who are gay. I think it's just they don't like them or have
We're
very
really
ill
dissecting
feelings, but
what
that's
is fear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
what is fear?
the reason why I'm digging into it a little bit more here is because like that's still like a phobia, like
Right.
but it's just I feel like it's kind of like
It's an aversion.
yeah,
That's that
it's
other
been
part of the definition.
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like
Dude,
to some extent,
this fucking phobia, like, I'm not even gonna attempt to say that, but it's just the fear of long words, and the fucking name is
ironic.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Oh
remember
my
that
God.
one.
Hippotomnostromless. I'm speaking Latin.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah. You have to have a degree in Latin to say this word.
But fear of long words, interesting.
Um,
But
but anyways, so with the social anxiety though, I'm not really sure because like I think that's like probably a general term, so I don't know if like all those other phobias would be like included in that. But from what I looked up, social anxiety is also called social phobia.
oh, okay,
So,
yeah. So yeah, I
yeah,
felt like
it's
I
a
felt like it
it's a-
was.
It's a phobia. So did you want to add anything to that, Keaton, or
Um,
are you good?
about like yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it makes
Okay.
sense that it would be a phobia because it's. I mean, it's a irrational fear of something, and social anxiety is very often irrational, like an irrational fear that something's going to happen in a social setting, or that you're going to be
Yeah.
perceived in some way in a social setting, or whole list.
Yeah. I feel like we could probably have like a whole podcast just talking about it, to be honest.
Truly.
But since we're talking about phobias, we're like basically stating like what phobias we have, right? So I just wanted to include that because like I do have this, and it was like pretty crippling for a long time, especially through like middle school and high school. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into all that because it's like really long and whatnot. But yeah, you just have like those conscious, like you're just overly conscious about everything, and it makes no sense. And what's really frustrating is like you can logically like pick it out like in real time and be like, that's a ridiculous like thought. Why am I having these thoughts? But it's still like overtakes you, and like you can't do like certain things very easily like other people can, like going out shopping, for example. It's like it's really hard to stick to your list and stuff, and you're just constantly like in panic mode because like I just need to get the hell out of here.
Right.
It's kind of like what that is like. And yeah, it's a very interesting thing because it's really hard to describe to people who don't have it, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a very interesting phobia, in my opinion.
It's definitely a rough one. I mean, we deal with social interaction every single day. Most of us, at least.
Yeah,
Right.
So that's
and I think the thing that sucks too is like it's not that I actually have fear of like socially interacting with people, because once I'm comfortable with them, like I'm good, like I'm fine, like I could be completely myself. And as a matter of fact, I actually love hanging out with people. When I was growing up as a kid, like I had every weekend planned out to hang out with friends. Like that was always my goal. So I love hanging out with people and like being out and stuff. But it's just being out in public settings are really intimidating for me. And it's just like because like I'm overthinking, I guess, everything about me and other people. So it's a really interesting contrast to have.
Yeah. Also, this is a little off topic. It's actually kind of ironic that you have like way worse like social anxiety compared to me, and yet you had every weekend planned out growing up as a kid to have friends over, and I rarely got to have friends over or go over to a friend's house. It's ironic that we turned out like on opposite ends and very different. Like with
Yeah, I have no idea why either.
yeah, that's so
because I don't I never initiate with anybody, but then I had a ton of friends. It doesn't check out, but that's what happened. It's so funny that you mentioned that.
yeah. I was just a little off topic, but that was all. I was just like, it's ironic how we grew up that those things. I guess you would think the kid that didn't get to have friends over all the time would be the one with social anxiety, but.
Right.
I mean, I do to some, like I definitely do have it to some extent for sure, but not to your
I think
extent. But
all of us have it a little bit. I mean, anxiety is a useful feeling to have. It's supposed to warn us of danger, but it's just when it gets taken beyond that, then it becomes problematic.
Nah, man, that's just my spider senses.
Yeah.
But I definitely.
Oh, they be tingling, all right.
I feel like I definitely get social anxiety worse than like the average person, but not to the extent that you do.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't. It's funny you say that because I always thought you had less than the average person, to be honest.
When I was younger, yes. As I've gotten older, like I'd say once I got into my like 20s, I would say as whenever I started like getting very socially anxious all of a sudden, and like started having like times where like I'm so anxious to be around people that like I wanted to stay home and would like call in to work or school, like, which is really
like anxious around like strangers.
It depends.
I think
it would be, it could be like my coworkers, or it could be like, I don't know, if it was like a stranger and I was working like at that time I was working like front desk at like a position. Sometimes like if a stranger walks in, if I like didn't, I guess the days when I really struggled, if they were not like a gentle like patient person, then I would struggle a little bit. Like, or not a little bit, a lot bit. Because like very often you have someone that comes in and is like, hey, I need this and this, and they're like not very nice, and then or they like dominate the conversation, and it's like, this is the exact opposite of what I need right now, but I'm also a front desk worker, and it should be expected that I'm gonna have to.
That's why I don't work front desk, because then I would just want to strangle the person in front of me, be like, don't talk to me like that. I just don't like people. That's why I don't go out or like do anything. I'm very introverted. Like, just leave me alone.
Like antisocial.
Yeah, I'm very antisocial. So I'm like, I don't like events and stuff. I'd rather be home in front of my computer, sitting on my fat ass.
Is it because you're like anxious, or is it just like I don't want to do that? Like I don't want to be out.
I think it's just I just don't want to deal with people, really. Like I have like very short patience with, at least with people I don't know. Like if I know you, then yeah, I'll give you like all the patience you need, but I just don't like people's bullshit.
Yeah, the thing is
Interesting. Yeah.
I guarantee that you would be chill with it if everyone was like, I guess I had what I was gonna say there and I lost it. But like, if everyone was as like conscious as you are, or as like I guess I should say constant or conscious and oh my
Considerate.
god, I can't speak.
Consider it.
If everyone was as conscious and considerate as you were
There you
towards other people, then I think a lot of us wouldn't have that issue of like being out in public. Because like sometimes what determines you having a good time and having a bad time when you're out and about is like
His people.
people. Like if someone does something like that is super selfish and dickish, and it's just like, you know, they're not nice to like a worker somewhere or just something, like it can just really throw you off, and it can really like drain energy even if you weren't directly involved in it. Just seeing
Some
it.
people really just wake up and they'd be like, damn, I really want to be a piece of shit today. Like, I want to be a depressing, sad sack of shit. And I'm going to make everyone's life so much worse. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
That made me want to make a joke, but I don't know if I should.
The fact that you're like stating that,
Well,
I think, is pretty telling.
it's gonna be in reference to the the people that go places on Sundays, and it
Yeah.
specifically being a Sunday.
Yeah.
We're getting close to Easter too. Easter's on 420 this year.
Okay, I mean, I'm not trying to make any stabs here, but I'm just there. There are some.
I'm just saying.
There are some
We-
days where I
yeah.
worked and as the service person on a Sunday, and I typically didn't look forward to Sundays because of a group of people that wake up and I guess they're not gonna have it on the
Well,
most
They gotta-
minor inconveniences, but that doesn't.
they gotta
speak
make
for-
up.
Yeah.
They cleanse their sins, so they gotta do it some. To like catch up.
Gotta make up for it.
Yeah.
I know. It's generally like
It's the people though.
it's generally like older people or people who are, I don't know. I feel like that's typically what I had issues with, but
There is there is a lot of phobias on this website.
oh yeah,
That-
phobias.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to reel us back in.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back.
There's a lot of
Bring it back
phobias
pretty
on here that are like so ridiculous.
Well, I mean, they are irrational.
That is, yeah. I mean, there's obesophobia, fear of gaining weight, which, I mean, real.
Yeah.
Truly.
Osmophobia, fear of smells. Like, what kind of smells are we talking about?
Yeah. Well, I don't. There's like some people that have like sensitivity issues.
I mean,
So I don't know if that goes on along the lines of that, because like I don't have it come up very often, but like certain textures can really weird me out.
That's
If that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like, yeah, I think if you're someone that, I think it's very dependent on like what conditions you're born with or whatever. But like if you're, someone who's like very smell sensitive, like maybe you'd be scared of smelling something that smells bad if it would immediately make you throw up, like, so then you would have a fear of like smells, because it's like, well, I don't know when I'm ever going to be like, I don't know, my sensors are going to be triggered in a way that I have to throw up or something. I don't know.
What if it's like a PTSD thing? So like you were in war and you smelled blood, and then you go to the butcher shop and there's like all that animal blood, and you're like, ugh.
That's
Just
also
just
fair.
brings back that
That's a good point.
fear.
Then what's
And
can you explain this one real quick then? The Venus trap phobia, the fear of beautiful women.
The fear of beautiful women
Hey, you remember Fire Emblem Awakening? Long queue.
Oh, long queue. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean,
Not
I thought that
familiar.
guy was just gay.
No, he was just really, very scared.
I think he had someone he liked that was like a girl that like I think died on him or something, and he like feared women after that because like he didn't want that to happen to him again.
Yeah.
I think it's something along like that.
It's like
I don't
another-
remember.
It's like a
it very
PTSD
well.
situation again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not again.
I mean, I guess it could also be like you got your heart broken or cheated on by a beautiful woman, so now you're like, damn, I'm scared of beautiful women because what if they all do that? So yeah, once again, it's the PTSD shit.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
uncommon either for people to like make associations like that. As far fetched as it might sound to us, there's probably things that we all individually like make associations with that like to other people wouldn't make any sense.
Well, I mean that's what humans do. They draw patterns where there's not patterns. Like I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
star constellations, all that stuff. I mean, it's the same. It comes from the same, I guess, part of humanity. We draw patterns because we learn from them.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we still use it in areas that it's not very useful in, but we still do it anyways.
True. But Chris, did you? Sorry, I want to try and bring it back in, I guess, too. Yeah, what was I guess Kiefer listed his fear. What was your phobia?
Me, it's. I guess it's common. For me, it's claustrophobia.
That's a good one.
I
Yeah.
really get uncomfortable when I'm in tight spaces. Like I start like panicking.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like being in tight spaces. Just
Do you
just
ever have
not
dreams of that?
Yeah. It's freaks me out.
Yeah. God, dude. Like I'm not claustrophobic, but I had some dreams where I was like, oh, what's going on now?
I don't know,
There is a
but the Discord.
bad dragon.
I was gonna say the Discord notification. That
Villager
Pedro just
dick.
sent
It's
a bad dragon
What?
link. All right, let's take a
it
look.
is a sugar cube trademark novelty dildo bad dragon. And this is the villager dick.
Oh my god, it's real.
Oh, of course
Oh,
it's real. It's a
Villager
bad
dick
dragon.
with a knot.
The villager. Oh my god.
With the
Oh.
fucking knot.
Wouldn't that just be a horse, like the Minecraft horse?
Yikes.
Oh my god. All
This,
right.
this one's called Rex Tangle. A blocky canine novelty dildo for April Fool's Day.
It's Dennis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
That
Dennis
fuck
is
this
me.
Oh, but this is not.
this shit got so derailed so bad.
Yeah, I was about to
This
say
is a
it is.
Minecraft
Yeah.
dildo.
This is a bad dragon.
Oh,
Watch and learn.
I have lost all train of thought.
All right, so yeah, claustrophobia is mine.
It has veins. Oh, wait.
He's still looking at the bad dragon.
No, I scrolled down and saw the second one. Oh my god.
The first one has a vein too.
I missed that. It's not a Minecraft vein though.
What's a Minecraft vein?
Look, you can.
Like an ore vein.
It's like
Oh,
rectangular. Okay, you know what? All right.
no more imagery.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So claustrophobia. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is. It's a little late for us, so that's probably why we're a little bit on the loopier side of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I mean, our brains are just broken in general, to be fair.
True.
Talking to a guy who laughs at the word chungus.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
We spent 30 minutes talking.
If you
about the
really think
Minecraft
about
movie.
Yeah.
33, actually, but you know.
You know, like the two people that listen to this. Hopefully they haven't clicked off yet.
Yeah.
We'll get back around.
Hey, at least At least
just
the intro
doing
wasn't completely derailed.
Yeah.
But
I'm just
kinda
doing
was,
some
but-
birthday shopping and saw those and thought I'd share them.
Yeah, you're just your average birthday shopping.
Hey, they can be good. Good gift.
Pedro, what's your phobia? Do you have one?
Yes, actually, I have a very deep-seated phobia.
What is it?
It's a fear of losing my mind.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, that's good.
Because I could not stand like not recognizing my family, not knowing how to take care of myself.
Dementia.
Yeah,
Oh,
That.
that's a
or dementia or like Alzheimer's.
I mean, it
Hell
could be
no.
dementophobia, fear of madness or insanity. I don't know if that's.
that
That's it for me.
that's a good. That's a. I mean, I guess it's not. That's a very interesting phobia. I think that's. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a common one for everyone. Like I don't want to be like in constant like fright, not knowing who I am. Like who are these people around me? Like,
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to be, but I wouldn't say. And I guess this is different depending on everyone's definition of phobia. But like, whenever I think of phobia, I think of like very irrationally scared, being like fearful of something.
Right.
Yeah, it kind
So,
of
like-
like takes over your life a little bit too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so
kinda
maybe
controls.
that's not a good one for me because I've done drugs that have produced synthetic madness
Well,
and I enjoy them.
I mean,
So
I'm not saying that you should change the phobia that you want to share because of like how I feel about what a phobia is, but like,
it's got that aversion part of it in the definition, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like it's either fear or aversion. I
Yeah.
definitely
I find-
and it's like such a natural thing to like lose your mind and get old.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, definitely. I feel like I know a lot of people that like we like have friends or whatever that are like, if I ever lose my mind, like kill me, don't put me in a nursing home,
Right.
like, and that's fair. Probably be in the same boat there. I don't think I'd want to be around if I couldn't actually like be myself while I'm around,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely like I wouldn't want that to happen, but I wouldn't say I'm like fearful of it happening. Like if I don't know, like if it happens, it happens. I wouldn't be like I'm not like uncontrollably scared about it
Right.
or irrationally
Well, I
scared
mean-
about it, I guess. So like I think you're still a valid phobia.
I mean, we all stay up pretty late
Right.
and like wake up early to like don't get that many hours of sleep. And
Sleep
I guess
deprivation is a
yeah, sleep
short-lived
deprivation
madness.
and I guess cats also increase the likelihood of you getting schizophrenia? Is that the
Really?
one? Schizophrenia? Yeah.
Cats?
Cats I think that's what it is.
Well, I
Crazy
feel like it
cat
wouldn't
lady
increase it.
syndrome?
I feel
Yeah.
like that's just probably a coincidence. I don't know if that's causation. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like
That's fair.
reacting to this information.
That
So
is fair.
Can cats cause schizophrenia?
Yeah.
No, there's okay. So someone just made that up.
Yeah.
Probably a cat hater. Fuck that guy. Fuck
yeah,
whoever said that. Fuck
Yeah.
you. If you hate cats, fuck you. I hate you. Stop
yeah. There's
listening to this.
actually
Yeah.
there's like
You
interesting.
made me think I
lore
was
behind,
losing
like,
it. Fuck you.
there's like really interesting lore behind like cat ladies though, because like
Yeah.
like how witches always have cats.
Yeah.
Well, it was believed because like apparently during like the plagues and stuff, obviously the fleas were the ones that were causing a lot of disease,
Yeah.
and those were carried by rats. Well, it's kind of funny how like these, because cat ladies have been a thing for like a long time.
Right.
So the cat ladies obviously have a lot of cats. Well, guess what's not around? A bunch of
Rats.
rats carrying fleas. So they never got sick. So obviously it has to be witchcraft. So that's why they got demonized. Yeah, so it's really
Son
interesting
of a
like
bitch.
how these things work.
Yeah.
Dude,
Modern
Yeah, thank
colloquialisms
God for
and their
science.
origins. Yeah, literally.
I kind of want to
So-
add. I kind of want to add to your the cats and witches thing. So you know how like black cats they get like a bad rap because
Yeah.
bad luck and whatever.
Love black
Yeah.
cats.
Same.
The movie Flow actually increased adoptions for black cats.
Let's go.
Yeah, so love it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's why I got an Oscars.
Yep.
An Oscar.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's fair, but that's actually awesome. I did not know that, but that's amazing to hear. Justice for my black cats.
Yeah. Real.
Yeah. I love my cat Shadow and Blair. I will.
Yeah, we gotta.
A bowling ball of a cat at home midnight. God damn,
Yeah.
that boy thick.
Hell yeah.
He purr hell aloud though.
Oh yeah, my kitty.
I will
rumbles.
I will go John Wick mode if anyone touches my fucking cats. There will
guess
be
they do
nothing
increase-
stopping me.
I guess they do cause insanity after all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The full circle.
I will.
Yeah. Bring it back.
I will take down corrupt governments for my cat.
I mean, you know what? Same. I'll be there with you. We'll be the resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'd do it too. I don't think a lot of people can blame us. But
Yeah. Our like flag will be a black cat.
Black. Keaton, did you answer the phobia question? What's yours?
I did not answer. So my phobia is probably the most common phobia. Actually, I don't know. Fear of heights might be more common.
Hold on. I think I know what it is.
We
You gotta
talked
ask a
about it.
chainsaw man.
It's
Fair.
erotophobia.
What is that?
Fear of sex.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh,
You're
wow.
right on the money. No, I'm joking. So
Okay. All right. Define it. Genophobia.
What's that?
Xenophobia.
Fear of
Fear.
sexual intercourse.
Stop it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll stop.
Next he's gonna say fear of grass.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
but
Fear of sunlight.
my phobia is arachnophobia. But
Very valid.
But the thing is that it could be. I mean, I've narrowed certain aspects of it down. Like there's certain parts of. There's probably like a more refined or like a more exact phobia for what I have, but I think it has a lot to do with like the legs of spiders, because like we talked about this in the episode that didn't make it through. Audio issues, yeah, gotta love them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It happens. It's life.
But yeah, I had mentioned that like certain spiders like don't scare me as much. Like tarantulas are like they're chunky boys, you know. They're
Yeah.
all right to me.
And hairy.
Yeah, they're hairy. Their eyes are a little
Big chungus.
freaky, you know, because spiders, you know, a lot of eyes, right? And the fangs, their whole life cycle, like how they like basically like liquefy the insides of bugs and like you know slurp it up after. Like there's a lot of freaky stuff with them, but I think it's mostly
Right.
just the legs for me. What was that?
I just started laughing because you said freaky.
Oh my god!
Freaky as hell.
But
Oh.
but you know, I think it's mostly the legs because like certain, like I said, like tarantulas don't freak me out nearly as much as like say a brown recluse or yeah, and like
Is the danger of them freaky as well?
I don't.
Or does your brain get that far?
It's
Because it's like fight or flight. I think that's like what phobia really does to your brain. It makes you go fight or flight mode.
yeah, and spiders absolutely do that to me. Man, that's
Because you just start panicking.
I don't. There's so many aspects to it. I think like if they have thinner legs and they're able to move really fast, like that's gonna freak me the fuck out. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, like one of the most venomous spiders out there is probably like one of the spiders I'm most scared of, but I don't think it's because they're one of the most venomous ones. But like the trapdoor spiders in Australia, them fuckers are I don't know why they like they're chunkier too, but they scare the shit out of me for some reason. But they're so fast.
And apparently their fangs are big enough to like penetrate through boot leather is what I heard.
Damn.
Probably
something like that.
They got
Like,
the worst of
yeah.
everything in that fucking continent, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Evolution just went absolutely ape shit there.
No,
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of them.
But let's I guess to be. Oh yeah, to like go on with this specificity of that is like I had talked in that episode that was gone as well that I feel like I'm probably more scared of house centipedes than I am of spiders. And
the legs thing.
it's the legs.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they have those really long, thin legs. It freaks me the fuck out. It's like, and there's
scurry around.
and there's even more of them. There's like a lot more legs on a house centipede. So it's like, so it's not specifically like arachnophobia. It's because I'm not scared specifically of just arachnids. It's more like more their legs that freak me out.
So you're not a leg man.
Not when it
Sadly,
comes to
he isn't.
bugs.
This guy skips leg day.
I don't.
The fear of leg day. Phobia.
I have that. Yeah.
The most
gonna be
relatable
tomorrow.
phobia. No, but yeah, no. That's my big phobia though. It's just I don't know. It freaks me out real bad seeing those bugs and like like seeing like house centipedes or certain spiders. And yeah, like it was so, especially when I was a kid, it was really bad. Like if I saw a spider, like I'd have to get my brother,
Yeah.
like, or I'd have to get my dad.
Or dad.
I'd have to get
Yeah.
someone to either catch it or kill it. And sometimes they disappeared, and I would tear apart the entire room to look for them, and I would find
Holy
them.
shit.
And I would do that because I would like actually genuinely not be able to sleep if I did not know that it was dead or for sure gone. Like knowing that it's in the room with me was like crippling fear. Like I could not sleep. And I've been bitten in my sleep before too.
Oh my God.
By a spider, which was, and that was well after I knew I had that fear. So like that wasn't what caused it or anything for me.
Sorry, that was me.
Huh?
Fighting. It was a dumb
my
joke.
God.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't make that connection either. I was a little lost.
Nasty. Freaking nasty evil.
Going back to that freaky, huh?
Yeah, literally. He's going back to the well for some freaky Jews.
I am the prince of all freaks.
Literally. we know what your name stands for.
We all know.
Yeah,
now.
we do actually.
Yeah.
When should we link for an in-person podcast?
Ooh.
That's a good question. That's
Because then we could film it. You know
Good.
what I mean? Put our
I
wanna
mouths
just
on the
do it.
fucking silver screen.
Ironically,
I want to do like a podcast episode. I don't know how entertaining this would be, but I want to do an episode of all of us playing Mario Party.
Oh, that'd be
Hell
pretty
yeah.
nice.
that would be pretty good. Yeah.
And
Got
like
a link for that.
no holding back. Like, those battles where it's like, oh, we can take your coins or you can take your stars. Like anything goes.
Ooh boy. All's
We're
fair
all
in
go-
love and Mario Party.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
gonna hate each other by the end of it.
That'll be our last podcast episode.
Season
final
finale.
one.
I just
Yeah.
cussed you guys
So
out
pissed.
for 35 minutes.
It's just like that night or Saturday night on Repo last night. It's just
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, when
or was it?
Paige just said that I'm the worst.
Yeah, you're the worst. Oh my god.
Like, I'm sorry, it's just a skill issue. Just grab the bat. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys.
The bat is so good though.
I mean, Keith found a good counter though.
Just get the fan.
The fan's
That's literally
fan's
it.
broken.
Just blow away.
I mean, he just loves blowing me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I think
And all the other
the
dudes.
only reason
I was
I would ever pick
immediate-
up a strength
yeah.
upgrade would be to win that King of the Losers thing. It's the only reason I would get a strength upgrade.
I hate that Repo came out. Well, I mean, it came out. Did it? I think it came out around the same time the Minecraft movie was getting popular and all the memes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, we'll be playing the game and I'll just be yelling chicken jockey from like 5 rooms away, and you guys can still hear it and all muffled and shit.
Yeah.
I love that, honestly. Like, I don't know why it's so funny, and then like hearing you say that, or just the Minecraft brain rot in the distance as the Repo characters. I don't know why it feels so fitting.
It's just because
It's good shit.
the proximity mic
animated.
is so good in that game.
Yeah, and then like whenever I
Really
see
did
clips, of like other people with their friends, it's like like I hear them say chicken jockey and stuff too. It's like, oh yes, we're all affected.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
universal experience.
Mind worm,
Yes.
little parasite.
truly. So did you guys want to
Yeah,
tackle
really.
the last topic, or were we gonna save that for a mini ep?
I'm gonna save that. This episode's already long as it is.
Yeah, we could save
It
Gotta
is.
think that.
the last one. So.
Yeah, I think a mini episode with just that mystery topic would be nice. Teaser.
Ooh,
Yeah.
mystery.
I
Can't
think
tell you what it is.
It's a
it's
surprise.
definitely one that we can make an entire episode of. So
Don't shake the
yeah,
box.
for sure.
so
Don't shake the box. It
Don't do it.
might be just the Minecraft dildo, you know.
Dude, honestly, call me Jennifer Coolidge, but I'm
Hear me
a
out.
little bit curious about it.
Uh-huh.
call me Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my god.
Not even gonna
Why,
try.
I think I will call you Jennifer Coolidge. The fucking British accent at the end of the movie.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It all ties it back together. We start with the Minecraft movie and we end with the Minecraft movie. Good podcast
Yeah.
podcast episode.
Art imitates life.
First we
As
we
it should
mine,
be.
then we craft.
Let's Minecraft.
Yo,
Uh,
he was so aggressive with every single line delivery.
It's so
I
good
don't
though.
understand.
Like I don't get. Yeah, that's fair. Totally valid point. But man, I loved it. Couldn't tell you why.
It's just
I
his
wonder if he
vibe.
like read the script and he's like, oh shit, I'm definitely carrying this shit.
He's like, I need
Yeah.
to carry this.
Have you guys ever played the video game that he was in?
Brutal Legends, yeah.
Yeah.
I have heard of this.
Brutal
I have not played
Legend
it.
is such a good game.
Yeah.
Never played it.
Play it. Everyone right now, play it.
Yeah, go play that game.
This is gonna be that's gonna be the game we play for the podcast.
Yeah. It's a good
All right,
one, I think.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, I think.
Are you calling it right here?
I think
I'll
it's good to
call
wrap
it.
it
Thank
up
you
here.
guys for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, please. Comment your favorite block once again.
Send hate mail.
Comment your comment your phobia so I can personally send it to you.
Yeah, send me the hate mail. I love helping people out.
Please don't do that for me.
Yeah.
Like, actually, though.
Direct all hate
No,
mail to
no,
Dr. Oatmeal.
Yeah, just Dr. Oatmeal. Please be nice to the three of us.
I'm
We
the
didn't do
little
anything wrong.
sponge.
Dr. Oatmeal will be the big shield. Will be like the three small children behind the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
the
love
Yoshi
crime.
and we're the baby versions of us.
I will protect you with my life.
All right, I'm calling it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye bye.